this is what I want to do to the Wheel of Time TV show. Anyway, allow me to bring in my guests, starting off with Mr. Johan.
Isn't that nice?
Yep. And now let's bring in Mr. Valerian.
Bleeding astronomical moron! What are you doing? I'm done. I'm broken. This thing has killed me.
Get a grip, man.
No, you're supposed to say just get a stick. Stick is very good.
Get stick.
Most versatile weapon ever.
That poor chap needs therapy, whoever that chap was.
Well,
Chad?
Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm not viewing the screen, but yeah, it sounded like him.
Yeah, he
Angry
is
Aussie.
very mad at this series. Trust me.
Oh yeah, he is so angry. He hates the show.
Yeah.
It's like, you're not even trying to follow the book. I know. They are not even trying now.
They weren't even trying in season 2. Yeah, they weren't even trying in season 1. Even in season 1, they weren't trying.
Well, he had hopes, okay? All his hopes and dreams just, blown away.
Well, the books are probably rot anyway.
I think that the books
They're
are very
okay. They're at least on par with A Song of Ice and Fire.
I don't even think like, all right, so if there's gonna be a Rings of Power season 2, it's like, Tolkien's books are very wrong. Like they are not even right. So who cares?
Yeah, and Robert Jordan, the only reason why he stopped writing his magnum opus was because he died.
Well, that's a legitimate reason.
Unless Gurm is already dead, he's kind of undead or something. He just hasn't let on. Sorry. He just
Clearly.
hasn't let on to us.
Maybe in September. October, yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I put the link again in the private chat for you, Valerian, for the theater.
Oh, okay, right. I'll be right there.
I'll be
Great.
right back.
Are you watching it now?
No, it's
I
black.
haven't pressed play quite yet. So,
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm just
StreamYard.
But yeah, that was a very good way of telling you, like, when you're watching the Wheel of Times and inside, like, yeah, the books are just wrong. It's like that I could imagine, literally the makers of this series say that.
Yeah. Well, the problem is they love the book, or the main guy likes the books, but his problem is he likes the wrong elements of the books.
Ah, that is indeed a problem. That you're now showing the Wheels of Time also on this one, right? On the one that's live.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, the evil cult people. Yeah. What?
Fair enough.
That's even more silly. Okay.
Over.
you said you just face your greatest fear. The fuck?
Some of them don't. Some of them just don't come back. Because they have some. They find something inside, either that they like better.
Oh. But they said
Or-
it just hides their greatest fear inside of there, so you just need to imagine something that you don't are afraid of, otherwise you die.
It's not a matter of imagine. It just it's not, rather than being like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. It's just
Oh my god.
automatically.
That is the most that's the most modern dress I ever saw. Holy shit. This is supposed to be in medieval fantasy time, right? That is way too modern.
Post-apocalyptic Earth, but yeah, it's a little bit too techno.
It's like, you know, you have literally saw almost the zippers in the back of the dress. It's like, Ah yes, the screaming begins. They're almost speaking like Yoda now.
Oh no, that's a frightening thought.
Oh yeah, the magic tentacles. Instead of, you know, casting magic, they show them tentacle magic.
It's kind of an interesting debate that, yeah, it should look more like a weave, I guess, but
It's not too bad, but you know, you can see that it's a little bit fake.
yeah, I think that a
What
better
the fuck?
example. Yeah.
What? What?
Yeah, the idea is what was once, what will be, what was once, what is now, and what will be, but they've kind of botched it so thoroughly that it's unrecognizable.
Wait, what? Why? Is this the? What the hell's wrong with her hair? The fuck? First you literally have, you know, flat hair, and now it's all curled up. It's a little bit off, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird in this. The idea is that she is, even though we see the actress as older, she is in reality younger. It's kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, but the hairstyle, the choosing of the hairstyle from going through the portal on now, it feels very, how do you say that? Modern.
Yeah, the hair is very, very much a
Oh my
looks
god.
very, very modern.
Yikes.
So they actually went back in time or something like that now, right?
The idea behind this is it is an event in the past or an alternative in the past. It's weird. The mechanics are not very well explained, even in the books.
It feels a little bit too slow on switching, you know. Then if you want to have such an effect, you know, like a parallel effect from the past, I would say that it would be better when they opening the door of the of the house that they then immediately switch to another scene that is actually the result of her saving her child. Like, you get the point. Like, it feels a little bit slow.
I'm not sure I fully understand what you mean.
Well, they all died. The end.
Oh dear, the show's over already.
Yeah, they just got murdered, stabbed, casually.
Bother.
Yeah, it's a real shame. So you now can either fight or you can just fly. Wait. So the little girl is she?
Yeah.
But her hairstyle is so not her at the. Oh. It doesn't feel like it. It's almost her mom looks more than her, like her. If you catch my point. Get riggedy wrecked, son. I don't feel like she accomplished anything there.
Well, she doesn't really need to accomplish anything. It's more of a test of endurance, test of fortitude. But they're
So she needs to do it multiple times, or what?
Yep. She needs to do it 3 times. That is correct.
Oh, only 3 times. Oh, piece
I'm
of
sorry.
cake.
I'm sorry, who is she again?
She's the main protagonist right now.
So Egwene?
Probably.
Nynaeve.
Probably. He says, I do get them confused.
It's okay.
Wait. Okay. Finally, now it makes more sense than who we are following. God damn
And I
it.
know Egwene was the one who was having an affair with Rand, and Nynaeve was someone they met later on.
Oh yeah, Rura, the
Who was
wolfman,
overpowered.
right? Rura is the wolfman, right?
That's Perrin.
Yeah, Perrin.
Oh, the box, my favorite.
I kind of like Perrin.
I like the box.
Or at
It
least
feels a lot more.
in
It helps cleaning up the rodents.
what the books do.
The box.
The Pox.
The Fox. Okay.
The POX.
Oh, the Pox.
Yeah, the pox. Pain is death. Pox.
Fair enough. Let me see.
Wait, what? Don't judge me.
Aloha. Codex.
Aloha.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, this kind of continues with the
Don't judge me. So now she needs to either choose to save them or
leave. Yeah.
leave. And if she saves them, then she might be worthy enough to return to the portal. If not, then she falls to the normal side. Or
No, the idea is that she must abandon them and come back.
Okay.
don't do it.
It's all right. It's good to see your face.
You have been missed.
Okay.
Yeah, so the idea is that nothing matters more to you than being an Aes Sedai, and so you have to abandon
You just need to abandon everybody.
Mhm. Yep,
So
pretty
basically, the Aes Sedai aren't light years from being a cult.
They are
No,
a cult,
not.
basically.
Yeah, they are very, very close. Yeah, they are pretty dogmatic and pretty awful.
When we're talking about book Aes Sedai or show Aes Sedai or both.
What? She committed sins by abandoning them? What? For fuck's sake, witches, please. I know it's a cult, but you don't have to,
So
put family aside.
there's also the thing that this is not totally real.
Yeah, but then again, it's magic, so it could be real for her eyes.
True, but basically it's a sight into a parallel universe. It's not actually reality.
Ah. But could ever something come out of it? That's the question.
Not really.
So it's more like a mirror where you can get trapped in.
Yeah,
Oh.
this whole fake out bit is
Ah, my
This is-
ears are screaming.
This is all in her psyche, right? This isn't really happening.
Wait. She's turning into screaming Banji now. All right. Wait, why is she a warrior? What the fuck? I thought she was a witch.
Fierce as a warrior is what it said.
Ah,
What happened?
well, she killed a lot of people apparently. So now she is a warrior. She's now a warrior savior to save people from the plague, and then save them from the barbarians that she saw. Or just, mad lunatic go nuts into a village, slaughter everybody because of a fake plague in their head. Exactly, you killed somebody.
No.
Congratulations. Well done.
Cool.
Not quite.
She's now pure of heart and soul. I just killed a guy and I didn't even know. Ah, yes, of course. I love this.
Yes, you are. No, you're not.
Basically. Welcome to the church, baby. Have faith in God. Yay, another one that abandons the tower. Congratulations.
No, no, it really isn't.
Yeah, I think the major problem with this is just she has no motivation to be an Aes Sedai, unlike in the books, where she's an extremely petty person
So,
who wants to get back at the person who she deems responsible for this.
so she's becoming an Aes Sedai to get revenge in the book,
Yep.
but not in the show.
No.
In the
It's
show,
pretty-
she's doing it just because, hey,
What? So she technically needed to be an Aes Sedai, but she's not an Aes Sedai. So actually, now the whole story doesn't make sense from the book perspective.
Well, the idea is that she wanted to become an Aes in the show. She wants to be an Aes Sedai because
That means
she
you to
thinks she's
read.
protecting Egwene. In the
Mhm.
book, she is doing it because she's a petty person who wants to gets revenge on the woman she feels is responsible for turning her life and the boys' lives inside out. despite the fact that if she hadn't done it, they would all be dead.
So she wants to get revenge on Moiraine.
Yeah, she wants to get revenge on Moiraine because she's extremely petty.
Also,
But
maybe she and Moiraine are fighting over that lady Sue or whatever her name is.
Swan?
One, the chief Aes Sedai lady.
Not really.
Father.
Nynaeve is only about 24, and Swan is in her mid-40s. Though, and besides Nynaeve, Eve likes Lan anyway.
But she now abandons the tower, so technically now her revenge arc is not even being
wasn't even
able
there.
to get.
It wasn't even there in the beginning of the show, which is one of the major problems.
For fuck's sake, show. For fuck's sake. Just keep it on with the book a little bit. God damn it. How hard can it be just to follow the book a little bit? Instead of, going off in all directions. By the way, can she actually leave the tower? Yes, right?
Yeah, so it turned out that this was a fake out the whole time, that she's still in the arches.
What?
It's not clever enough.
So it's a Matrix kind of level, like
Yeah.
screw you again. Okay.
Yep. Pretty much.
Do it.
What's going on here?
This is really dumb.
Yeah.
What?
Well, rings are a lot of work.
So she's not even coming back now.
Probably not.
Good heavens, calm down, lady.
So everybody abandons her except one lady to her, and then she keeps the arch open for a long time. Nope.
I guess something bad happened.
They say that
Well-
they believe that Nynaeve is dead. They think that Nynaeve is gone or is.
My knee is not working. Oh, here's an actual nice scenery. Oh, it's gone now.
So she.
This bit honestly is really even more hilarious in hindsight because of some of the promotional images for episode 5. Because it just like they have this really, really attractive lady playing the girl in the mask. But they make her look freaking hideous. It's
Why?
really awful.
That's not her, is it?
No,
That is a sniffer, right? That's like a person to detect magic, right?
It's
Possibly.
it's a retcon of a really stupid change they made in season 1 for the sake of drama. So that lady is what I'm talking about. The lady in the mouth of Sauron mask.
So
Lol.
is Mrs. something an actual name from the books?
No, she
good.
isn't even named in the show. She's just they just named a character, I guess. It's not even there.
Yeah, these costumes are silly.
They
It's
are
like
really,
like
really
looking like a
bad.
villain from a Saturday cartoon almost.
Very silly.
Hey, that's Jon Snow.
So, kind of the funny thing is, in the first season, they actually established that women can't sense each other's channeling, which is what this girl is doing. But they've since retconned that.
What? Why?
Because for dramatic effect. I don't know. It's really stupid.
You don't retcon things the same way how you don't survive a lightsaber to the chest. It's very painful. Seeing somebody die and then hopefully, not seeing them going back alive next episode.
Yeah, so what I'm talking about is this lady. They have done horrible. Like, the makeup on this poor woman is horrible.
Do it.
Is it blank?
Stop it. Stop it. You're stabbing him.
You're being mean.
The mighty manlet.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on, Captain Sparrow. You got it. God damn it. Screw you and your ode. Scotland forever.
F-E-C-K? F-E-C-K?
Yep. That sentence doesn't mean anything. That sentence doesn't make any sense.
What? Obey, hooray to serve?
Doesn't make any
What?
sense.
It saves the ball. It saves you the bother of swearing it, though.
Wait, obey to await to serve.
Oh,
Do it.
So these are the people who on the ship at the end of the last season, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he was kneeling. No, he literally got crushed. Fucking fool.
No, you gotta elephant a spike.
Well, the scenery is kind of nice. I think the scenery is better.
It just doesn't feel really intimidating, honestly. It's some
As I
silly
was saying, the scenery is better in Rings of what's it?
Rings of War.
Ring
Yeah.
of Power.
Yeah,
At least
but-
they had a good scene. This feels like, having.
So
It's very silly. Yeah.
So they recently released a preview
Oh god.
of the next episode, and this is what the lady looks like.
Oh, they have done her dirty. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That almost looks like Kane.
oh,
Yeah. That looks pretty bad.
I see where this narrative is gonna go to. Oh boy. I can't wait.
So for reference,
Jeez.
this is what this woman looks like when she is not wearing that makeup.
Why could you not just make her pretty? A pretty queen is so much better than just a person that's almost bald and having a mohawk. For fuck's sake. If you want to go for the
Yeah.
mohawk
It's a
style,
sexy
you need to go for
mohawk.
big giant spikes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very much just why?
Just don't.
It's just like, why do you want her to look hideous? That's so weird. It's just like,
Because there's no such thing as femininity.
it's just
It's
so
almost
weird.
like they want to have this show being fucking thrown off a cliff.
Yeah. Problem is, they think they're fixing it.
What? How is making somebody bold fixing stuff?
Po- I, Well, I think it's mainly just the fact that they are putting all of her hair under a bald cap, and that inflates the size. It looks like her head size has been inflated to make it look like she is, to make it look like she's bald. And it just really, really doesn't work. It makes it her look really bad.
Hey, it's that guy again, Mr. Soupman and Mr. Worldwide.
This is honestly kind of weird because
You must be confused, yes.
Oh yeah, the day that he had actually hair, and then suddenly his hair gone.
It's back now.
oh, this is a flashback, and the main reason why they changed this is because the actor himself was a Dutch fighter pilot, and so they he had to shave his head for the role, and they'd used up the wig budget, so
Oh, what happened?
since wigs are exceptionally expensive, don't you know?
Yeah, you can buy one for $50 at AliExpress.
I guess they ran out of what's the name?
Budgets.
Oh, I was thinking they ran out of effeminate. They ran out of little effeminates.
You know, you could borrow the hair of the Empress.
What's a
Probably have some
budget?
spare around. Are you serious?
So what Gilligan Red is,
A kind of rock is a kind of wine.
okay, it's not like drugs or something. Well, it is drugs, but not, drugs.
No, he needs the wine, so they're gonna go to the wine.
But aren't they in prison? Or not in prison, mental hospital?
Get wrecked. You got branded for life.
Yeah, apparently the queen's daughter is a bootlegger who makes moonshine in her back.
Did you say Egwene's daughter? Is that what you just said?
A queen's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Is a bootlegger. Like she makes moonshine whiskey.
Well, you gotta fund the queendom somehow. It's expensive.
This is for recreational purposes. This ain't for this ain't for monetary stuff.
Well, maybe she got bored. Okay, the arches. Can you briefly explain what that means?
So you remember those things that Nynaeve was walking into? Those are the arches.
Okay, so that when she went into that before she had her bizarre visions and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the visions are generated by the arches.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she died. Forgot about that.
Died in air quotes.
Wait, she had a relationship with her? Huh?
Friends.
Friends, I see.
Yeah. In
Yep.
the old days, you could love people without hopping to the side with them. What the bleep?
She is crying. Woohoo. Lots of drastic moments.
What the
Yeah, I really don't care about you.
So she really hates it, and then that maybe activates the arch underneath again, or what? Or are they not going to be doing anything about it?
No, they just assume that she's dead or not coming back, since the way back only comes once.
Oh, she failed the way back part then.
Yeah. Why?
When did you start respecting Egwene? Sorry, sorry.
Nynaeve. It was Nynaeve, yeah.
Yeah. But again, when did she start respecting her?
Yeah, I don't know either.
The fuck?
and he should be dead.
No.
It was not really a biggest trial, probably. It was just a trial.
Wow, that is a horrible, horrible, horrible misinterpretation of Matt Champion.
Isn't he like a very good rogue?
He is, actually. He is an incredibly good man who
And
does a lot of things that are contrary to his own comfort because he believes that it is right. And often he is in the right.
so he's getting belittled now by this snarky ass witch. All right, that sucks.
Well, the funny thing is, he should be dead in this show's continuity.
That lady is being rather rude.
Admittedly, she is technically a villain, but the major problem with this line of thinking is she's pretty much saying everything that the main good guys are saying about Matt, just slightly meaner. And it's really, really, really frustrating how transparently
Well, Rand stood up for him in last season, I remember.
Rand did, but nobody else did.
Yeah.
And Rand is a weak-willed, toxic male.
Maybe, but I did like him in that scene.
Wait, she can't cast magic as well? Huh.
Yeah, they've been training for a little bit, so that's not the worst bit. Which, that's not an accurate characterization of Egwene either. Egwene is constantly pushing the boundaries.
No, you didn't.
That's a sort of a modern locution, too. Believed in her.
I believed in her, but I did everything wrong. But I believed in her.
Technically, this is accurate to the books. They actually don't really use any archaisms. They kind of Robert Jordan avoided a lot of those.
Goodbye.
There's a happy medium.
So, I'm curious. So, how is believed in X, Y, or Z more?
Well, you talk about believing in a person or believing in yourself. It's kind of, it is kind of contemporary last century or so, like psychological talk. It's the kind of thing. It became fashionable like at the beginning of the last century, I think, or the end of the 19th.
This scene. I know one person who got very upset by this.
So, I don't know if that's necessarily so much of a problem.
Well, you would have.
That's actually a good comment. Let me see if that phrase is used in the book. I have the PDF.
It's not a big deal, but it's kind of slightly jarring. It's not like Wazoo. It's not that bad, but it's a little bit jarring.
But they could, they could have shown the entrance that they were entering the building instead of, instantly cutting towards it. Building a little bit up would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's definitely missing. You just instantly cut from one scene to another, and then you expect everything to be filled up. Like, yeah, they got in, and everything there went well. Like, how did he get in? What were their plans? How did they do it? And nothing was explained.
Yeah, that's an odd one. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, so I don't like giving the show slack, but I think that the problem is more here that the hunt for the horn is an eat the rich, is a scheme by the rich. That's the main problem here,
What?
not the fact that they got into the party.
So the Hunt of the Horn is actually a scheme instead of that it is actually a real thing?
So the idea is that the the rich are attempting to get rid of people in the foregate, and they want to clear out the population by forcing them to become hunters for the horn.
And
So reduce the
was this
surplus
also in the
population.
book, or
Nope, that is completely
Nope.
made up for the show. The hunt for the horn is a prestigious thing that people will legit go on quests to go off.
So essentially, it's reduce the surplus population, a la Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yes, that is correct. Which is
Okay.
really dumb, because that's not how it works. It's people believing that they will get a go into the song, be able to yeah.
So why should we win a Komodo?
Yeah, that's really
nobody knows?
weird.
It's modern fantasy, everybody
Yeah.
wears everything.
Yeah, admittedly, there's
It's not even
yeah,
fantasy. That's the thing.
yeah, the weirdest thing about the books, about the show versus the books, is that the books have the Kyrian in classic French attire, like Renaissance France.
Yeah, that's a definitely different look then.
So you were saying,
Jeez.
so you're saying that they're all weaves, essentially.
What? He just got the wine? He just got it. He didn't do anything. No action scene or whatever. No, just boom. Instantly snap to the next bit. Ah, this editing is horrible.
That's a waste of wine.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's a terrible object lesson.
Now you even throw it up. He just got you the wine, the most dangerous wine ever. And you just. Fuck's sake.
I say. It's rather rude.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
But isn't he barking mad?
He is, but that's not how reincarnation works. You're not a descendant, so this whole thing is really stupid, because it just doesn't understand basic reincarnation principles.
Well, to be fair, he's lost his mind.
Yes, but yes, it kind of goes with the idea that genetics are the same as spiritual reincarnation, which that's what it's going for, and it's really frustrating.
Wait. So technically, if you're gonna go for an isekai, you literally said, "Yeah, I just have the same genetics, so therefore I am him." What? That doesn't make any
Oh.
sense.
Not Isekai reincarnation.
Well, still though, resurrection then?
Reincarnation.
That's just being a new dude in a new body, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with genetics.
Yeah. Yes, I know. That's why I was very confused here.
Exactly.
That's silly.
It's really stupid that they said his blood flows through my veins.
No.
The door's still open.
Oh, okay.
So now they just leave.
What? They're new
Right.
guards?
They're just leaving. No, they're just
Mind you,
leaving.
Matt should be dead.
What did they get? Did they get released?
Matt
Nope.
technically did, and now he's just taking Min along for the ride with him. But it kind of makes even less sense when it comes later, when what comes after
Yes.
happens.
But also,
It's
Matt should
really
be
weird.
dead. Keep this in mind. He should be dead because he hasn't got the dagger.
This is the weirdest fucking timeline I ever saw. Jeez.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. The manipulation in this scene is really, really lazy.
Oh, the Wolfman.
Can he have to keep his mouth shut? I'm sorry. It's just like it's very distracting.
Who the bleep are you?
He's the bad guy.
Okay, that guy.
Yay. Why are you referencing the prequels?
Wait, so this guy can call on wolves. The more panicked he is, or what?
Basically, he can communicate with and talk to wolves.
What prequels?
Yeah, this Batman, this evil Batman is not very convincing, honestly.
There's also the issue of Wolf Brother is older than the Dark One, interacting with humanity.
That's sort of very shitty armor.
And apparently he killed somebody with his teeth.
Liberated? Okay, don't tell me that's not contemporary.
That is definitely contemporary. And actually, you are correct. I think, okay, so there are a few instances in the book of saying he doesn't believe in the Dark One, doesn't believe in luck, did not believe in wasting time.
Yeah, those ones are like standard.
Okay, didn't believe in their full song.
Those are old.
Okay, so it's believing in institute. Okay, that's interesting. It's believing in concepts. That's very, so it's okay. Okay, so believing in concepts and principles rather than okay, so there is, okay, so I believe in what you do and believe as I believe in you. Okay.
Yeah, there's believe in you is kind of like is kind of like a similar locution though. Believe in you, it's a similar thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but people talk about believing in God or believing in whatnot.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, so believing in people is kind of a modern thing.
Yeah, I mean, saying saying things like you believe in yourself is kind of more than you think. I don't know how long people have been saying these things, but to me, it doesn't feel medieval anyway.
Yeah, this is technically not really medieval.
This is fantasy medieval, okay?
It's the idea is that this is a post-apocalyptic um, world. They used to be relatively modern. You see skyscrapers in the first episode.
Yeah, I remember that. It's like post-apocalyptic, but that was like centuries or millennia ago.
Yeah, about 3,000 years ago, they basically technology reset from hyper advanced to Stone Age.
Okay, then yeah.
That sounds very, very, very confusing.
Well, basically, there was a massive cataclysm where a bunch of people who, a bunch of powerful magic users, went insane and destroyed the world.
So technically, there could be guns somewhere hidden around, right?
Yes, actually, there are a couple points where they used to have guns, and there are stasis boxes, which are basically high-tech geocaches. Some of them might contain a shock lance or musket, but
that would be very fun.
But that was all millennia ago, so it was, in relation to us, it was almost like ancient Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then again, it could actually be able to be used with magic combined, probably.
Well, the idea with a stasis box is that it acts as a permanent. It'll keep whatever is in it perfectly preserved until it's opened again.
Oh god. Yeah, you could technically then use a gun and then modify it for magic using. Holy shit.
I think that it's already created with.
Why is she trying to open that door?
Because she wants to try and get Nynaeve out.
What? You're gonna leave or you're gonna help? No, not really.
Why are you making her like Hermione? I thought you hated J.K. Rowling. Oh wait, no, you cherry pick what you like from J.K. Rowling and Rowling.
Yes.
Hmm.
Ew.
Eel.
Basically, Egwene is the center of everything, which is hilarious.
Oh, for fuck's sake. She didn't fail.
Yeah.
She said she just wanted to go back and then come back to the tower.
Okay, some more scenery. The scenery is nice, but maybe not as nice as in Rings of What's It. Are these the pacifists?
No.
No, it's something
Oh,
else.
this is the dream again, right?
Yep, this is the illusion. The pacifists
Yep.
are probably not going to show up this season.
Oh, all right.
Fucking hippies.
Yeah, this would be charming, I suppose, but it's just so freaking fake.
Oh, it's kind of cute.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, like, Matt doesn't really act like this necessarily. He's actually very blunt with the kids that he interacts with and is very straightforward with them, which is probably why he's a decent dad figure later on.
Hmm.
Ah, foreshadowing.
What a great idea.
Bother.
Hey, trolls. Finally.
Gate crashing is so rude.
Oh, jeez, this fighting scene, damn.
Yeah.
So many
the
cutaways. It's not even funny.
Yeah, the action in the show sucks. Okay, and there's
Yep.
Matt having lost an eye, which is
Get
very
wrecked!
lazy foreshadowing in air quotes for
Easy, easy, easy. GG, well played.
yeah.
So this makes her leave? Or what?
Yeah, which is super lame because this isn't even a test. This is just, oh, the whole thing went to crap.
So her whole life is now ruined, and that's why she goes back like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay, that's silly.
Yes, it's not.
So it's technically like Rick and Morty with the when they are trapped in the hologram, within a hologram.
Yep,
This is stupid.
pretty much.
Yes.
Kill her. She's evil. Oh, that's just an evil portal.
Oh, it's just a Stargate. Don't worry about it, darling.
Let me guess. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Nope. Told ya. Get riggedy wrecked.
Yeah, and kind of the annoying thing is Rafe Judkins said he wrote this as a miscarriage.
That explains the blood on the belly.
So just
Yeah.
well, the problem is it doesn't even work. The analogy is terrible. The analogy is so dumb.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
So this was the great episode. Holy shit. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Not
So,
really.
wait, she did or did not have a miscarriage?
Well, let me find it. It's somewhere around here. Let me actually
Oh,
stop
God.
sharing this and share the screen. I shared a little bit of this earlier, but
that was lost, and that's what Nynaeve, Colors of Kyrie.
Bloody fucking hell.
We treat episode 204 for Nynaeve almost like a miscarriage story of like a child that was lost. And that's what decency of episode
Please
204
don't. That's stupid.
comfort her on
Yeah.
Then at least give her, the
Very
child
stupid.
through the portal. At least do that then instead of fucking this. Because this is silly.
yeah.
Yes.
It's either give her the child or just don't do it. Because now it makes you look like a fool.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
wonder that
it's-
people were suddenly upset.
Yeah. Yeah, I just
The fighting scene's utterly terrible. It's like I'm watching a fucking 80s movie, and even in an 80s movie, they have actually better power movements. So yeah, this is a 3, definitely. It's not good. Not good at all.
Yeah.
So none of it actually happened.
Nope.
Basically,
Yeah. Yeah, and it's really, really frustrating because this could have been really, really good. And it's not. Honestly, like, this is how I feel about this show.
Oh,
Just screaming angrily.
Shushing. Shush. Ah.
Because, yeah, I just find this whole thing exceedingly frustrating.
I can understand the frustration.
so we're on to episode 4 now.
Yeah.
You gotta do the episode already?
Daughter of Meadow.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, we get a bunch of really stupid reveals throughout this episode that are really frustrating and extremely obvious.
Obvious, even.
Yeah.
I don't know how obvious they'll be to me, but maybe they will be.
Their god rocks now in the shape of an axe.
The rocks looked cool. Well, they're gone now.
Yeah. It's like I'm looking up to rocks and it's like nothing anymore. There should be a voiceover for this all. So much more better. So is he gonna be like, transforming into something or something?
Transformation powers don't exist in the Wheel of Time. He's breaking the seals on the Forsaken's prison.
Why is there a guitar solo playing?
I don't know. It's really dumb.
So he's a vampire?
No, this is a prophecy.
Even the intro is boring as hell.
Yeah, they used to have an intro and then they've since scrapped it.
You know what a very fun one is for instance the I don't know, Game of Thrones? Yeah, that was a very fun intro.
Yeah, that was a good intro.
Yeah.
Ding 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 ding.
Just do what I tell you, you stupid thing.
It's your grandson. Oh.
So here is the funny thing. This means that they have drastically changed the timeline in ways that really don't make sense because Moraine is not in her mid-70s.
Wait, those are the people that are actually unable to age, right?
Yeah, but timeline-wise, she was a novice. She finished being accepted about 25, 28. And then she's been on a quest for 20 years. And Lindsay Duncan is in her mid-70s. So the timeline on this does not make the remotest bit of sense. It would have meant that Moraine was a 60-year-old novice, 60-year-old accepted when she got the frickin' prophecy.
That is not very good.
Yeah, it's weird. It makes no sense.
I really hated that they actually made the protagonist such a silly person. Like, oh boy, I need to go back to work. Just gotta make sure that the potatoes are hot today.
Oh, I just think he's we just call him Randall Simp.
Yeah, it's understandable. I would say
It's very
monk
accurate.
simp guy, but okay. Baldy simp. Yeah. Mr. Bond.
Very accurate.
There's a lot of blue in this show.
Oh, he has
Yeah.
a typical farmer outfit, you know, when you try to make sure that you pick up the shit from the pigs, but okay.
Not just the clothes, the lights, a lot of blue light too.
Yes, he got the whole place for himself. He got the whole place full of shit. I need to put the shit somewhere else. He
Is
really
that all
should
it
get
is?
it. Ah, the mighty dick.
No comment.
It looks and feels and shows. Jeez. If it is not obvious.
Like, just checking that no one Harikiri. Not quite. No.
So now, because she completed the trial, she can no longer age, right?
No, that's only once. That's a natural effect of channeling, but you're supposed to get the ageless look after you take the oath rod and become an Aes Sedai. She's not quite an Aes Sedai yet. This is funny because they actually made an editing mistake here.
What editing mistake?
They actually reuse a shot.
Why?
It's kind of funny. So if you watch carefully,
Why are they standing so emptily? What is this with this whole staring and then, you know, it's like watching two puppets play with each other. Jeez. Stupid. This. What the hell? Why is that a shot? Why is that a shot? That's not supposed to be in the shot. You have like perfect camera and then instantly, you know, go back to snap two puppets that are doing nothing.
mm-hmm.
Nothing was real. It was all an illusion inside your head.
It was just a dream.
Ah, this is the real dream then, right?
Yeah, this is reality, so
Oh my god, they have goats.
Oh, some scenery again.
Finally.
It's nice when they have actual scenery in the show.
And actual food, I hope.
Hope so.
Interesting comment.
What is
What the bleep?
what is strange society this one?
Basically,
I'm
the
very
question-
confused.
Why do we have a peace scene in this show?
So what does this society supposed to be representing?
Just a family that she goes back to see where she's got a good home life, I guess.
Like you have an Indian guy, you have an Indian person from America Indian. You have some other people. It's like watching a modern village. But
This is admittedly way more homogenous, ethnically homogenous than the Two Rivers, which looks like a California airport, which is very, very, very unlike actual isolated European villages.
if they had like tiki tents, I would have said yes. This would have been quite decently representable. But stone buildings in a village where everybody uses swords. Back in the day, you know, people were always very likable about flammable buildings. Oh no!
How'd you fail?
He failed by signing up. But
Is this another vision? I'm confused.
No,
Probably.
this is reality.
No, it's not.
They're just
Okay. Because usually reality looks dim and blue, but this actually has colors in it.
it's not gray
think-
and dark and everything is muddy and edgy. You know. Hey, there you go. This is reality.
Okay, here we are. This looks more like what I'm used to.
Yeah, this is reality. Dusty
Yeah.
books. Dusty books.
I do like books.
Yeah. Apparently some old-fashioned pens, cigars, and a mirror.
Are those actually cigars?
I don't think those are cigars. Let me actually check. I don't think so.
I think they're just pens.
Quills.
I mean, I know it is. What's the word?
Oh, quills, whatever.
What's electric? But
I don't think it's. Yeah, I don't think those are cigars. They smoke pipes. It could be that they're scrolls
oh, that'd be cool.
or pens. I'm not sure. I couldn't find what you're referring to.
With the guy who got... Oh, that guy!
Yeah, the guy who got castrated from using magic.
Oh, that's rather rude.
Yes, quite so.
People in this world are mean.
So he no longer can cast magic now, or what?
Yep.
Nope.
Which makes him trying to teach them trying to have him be Rand's magic teacher so astronomically dumb that I can't.
Wait. You're gonna let a teach. You're gonna let a wizard that cannot cast magic teach a person how to cast magic.
Yes.
That is so wrong.
Yes, it's quite dumb.
Yeah, this bit is really funny. This bit is really funny because Maureen assumed that he would go to Kyrian and therefore send him there. It's really stupid. Now, while I like this man's performance, the writing around his characterization is so bad. Yeah, the idea is, hey, teach him how to use magic, and I'll drop a knife here for you to commit suicide.
What?
How very thoughtful.
Yep.
Also, that position on how you're wielding the weapon right now is not very threatening. Just gonna say that.
Well, it's not really meant to be threatening, it's an offer.
Yeah, but she's holding the knife wrong. He could have taken the knife very quickly without getting stabbed.
I think he doesn't. She can use magic, so she doesn't need a knife to hurt him.
Yeah, true, but still. You could also use the knife to stab her instead. You know, accept the knife and then just be like, stab.
So basically, she is jealous, which is not a good look.
Because I'm the main character.
No, she's not the main character. You know, remember? Farmy Bob is the main character, but apparently Farmy Bob is not showing up.
Johan. This is Amazon we're talking here.
Okay. Fine. Main character syndrome. There you go. I used to be pretty, and now I'm ugly. Meh.
That's not how Egwene thinks. This is some mean girl nonsense. BS.
I know, right?
Like, Egwene is a hard-bitten, ambitious sociopath in a lot of ways, who only believes in her own advancement. It doesn't really care about other people.
You're talking about Book Egwene.
Yes, Book Egwene is...
Oh, great. Never simp. Great.
What's with her and the square jaw? Jeez.
This is true, but that's a weird way of putting constantly at war with each other.
Get on with it.
Was it
Jerk was
foreshadowing? I think it was foreshadowing.
Lazy foreshadowing.
Oh, more scenery.
More doggos.
Yeah, a bunch of woofs.
I like the trees. There are too few trees in this show.
What? So
That's a
Wolfman
ferry.
and so there are two furries on the road now. Oh god. The furry in the road. The Fast and the Furious.
It's kind of hilarious. It's kind of hilarious. There was a subreddit going, a joke that Prophet of the Dragon was saying, "Hey, I wanted to turn into a werewolf. Wanted to turn into a werewolf," and then they. That is a terrible answer.
Yes.
What?
Real chains? It is kind of a stupid answer.
Ah yes, you're gonna eat like this. Oh, lovely.
I'm having lunch, please, you lot.
And he eats raw meat.
Yeah,
Why?
wolves are gross.
Yeah.
Hyenas are worse. They eat their prey alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is true, actually.
Yeah.
They don't even care if you're still standing. They will just rip open your guts and eat it half raw.
remind me not to hang out with hyenas.
Yeah.
Oh, you will hear them laughing.
Yeah, admittedly, you can actually get a lot of vitamin C from raw meat.
I still
There's a lot of there's a bunch of Inuit tribes that basically just eat raw meat, and they were surviving from scurvy when people from elsewhere in the world, when the European explorers were
dying.
were dying of scurvy, and as soon as the guys as soon as they started eating raw meat, the scurvy problems went away.
I think I might
But
prefer.
I
fruit.
know.
Huh.
I know one thing for sure, though. If you ever have scurvy, try to eat the liver. It has some vitamin C in it. That or just eat stupid fruit like onions. That also works. Or
Well, there is
lemons.
also just regular plain old fruit.
Yeah, but liver is actually very good because it's heavily nutrition. You just need to not overdose it. Otherwise, you die.
Well, definitely you should be eating fruits and vegetables, but it is somewhat accurate that you can subsist off of raw meat when you don't have veggies.
You
Well,
can.
the only
It's
Why
not
would you
pleasant
want to?
though. Oh yeah, definitely. You would never
Yeah.
want to. It would probably taste really bad.
I would say the only raw meat that I would probably eat is cow meat because that's the safest of them all. Because you can eat technically cow meat raw, but still. not very nice. It's very rubbery.
Yeah, I think I'll have to pass. Oh, more nice scenery.
Yeah, that's decent scenery.
Yeah, although the scenery in Rings of What's is better.
They put way more money into Rings of Power than they did into this.
Yeah, fair enough.
Are you sure
I
about
can
that?
see it.
I would just based on the I think that they put 250 million into season 1 of Rings of Power. Since it's the most expensive TV show ever made. This one only cost about 80 million since it's only 10 million per episode.
Hmm.
Okay, this show is cheaper then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Technically, they don't need to know.
Ah, yes, angel music while watching a big giant crypt. Love it. Welcome
Not
to
a
the crypt.
more like a slum. But
Yeah, exactly. It's like, absolutely nothing, but it's not very breathtaking, I would say.
This is rather odd drum.
Man, these guards are stiff. Jeez.
Hmm.
It's accurate to a certain extent. Carrion and are very propriety-heavy people.
So where are they gonna go now? To Magical Wonderland 2? Electric Boogaloo? Because this feels like a honeymoon to me.
Um,
Yeah, I agree. You know, these angles of the camera make his neck look so fucking long that he feels like a giraffe.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Also, his hairstyle makes no fucking sense. I really don't like it. Just naked monk hairstyle. Nah. It's really meh.
He looks a little bit like a skinhead.
Yeah, exactly that, you know.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you would show me this as the main protagonist, at least give him a beard. For fuck's sake. Give him at least something to look at.
I would
and
say
nothing.
he just needs hair. I think he just needs hair. Beard looks weird.
Yeah, but you
since-
get the point, right? At least make him have something to wave around, because now it doesn't feel really romantic or anything. It's like you just came from your hospital, and you just visit your husband that has a problem. Strong woman too, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, this whole thing of it being a miscarriage story is really weirdly mishandled. I don't understand why
So
it's
they're
a
gonna
plot
continue
condition.
pushing it.
Seems to be.
Yeah, it's just like
For fuck's sake.
there are very very different kinds of pain with miscarriage versus losing a child or having a child
Yes.
die. They're very very different. There's a very it could be just his phraseology sucks or his phrasing sucks, but
What?
Wait, the person in the bedroom was her son.
yep,
So-
that's her son. And
So his
apparently
son was like 80, 90 years old then.
yeah, she is somewhere in the vicinity of 120. Which is weird because in the books, Leandrin is more along the lines of 45. It's kind of odd that they've decided to drastically age up the Aes Sedai.
So her book, so
You know, aren't they not supposed to be, the embodiment of beauty?
so
A
the
lot
show,
of the, sorry, go for it.
so the show is good for their. So being on the show is good for your health then.
I guess. Unless you're Barney Harris, in which case you leave after midway
That
through
was
season 1 and never come
very
back. And also, as well as leave no trace of yourself on the internet.
Hmm.
Like, nobody knows what's happened to Barney Harris. He has vanished off the face of the earth.
Hmm.
Basically,
yeah.
just. I imagine he is either in heavy amounts of rehab or he maybe is strung out on drugs and is just gone.
Or both.
Well, maybe he just doesn't. Maybe he just doesn't like the internet very much.
It could be. He was pretty active on Instagram before the show came out.
Hmm. So yeah.
This series is very, how do you say,
Ooh, this is interesting. Apparently, he issued a legal complaint against anti-vax rumors. Okay. And Okay. Okay. So apparently he's going to be in a show called an indie horror film called Magpie. So they didn't destroy. So okay, so he didn't. Huh. Okay, so he didn't get his career ruined. He's just been. He's just been.
Am I?
Enough. Gee, he sounds so real. This is a good interaction. I like this. It's one of the few good interaction on the show. I can count maybe 6 over the course of 12 hours.
Wow, over 12 hours. I'm still not very interested in this whole damn series. It's just not a very engaging plot.
Actually, no. I think this might be one of 3 good conversations in this show in the course of 12 hours.
3 in 12 hours. Damn.
I can't remember very many good conversations in these.
See, this is the problem of this whole damn series. It's very uninteresting. It is, not even hooking people. You're not very engaged and wanted to know more. It has no charm to it.
So what are they talking about, though?
I have no idea. Probably somebody is banging their wife, and they're like, "Yeah, he just needs to take it slowly today, otherwise he ain't gonna get it wise."
Basically, he's
Carry on, Blacko.
He's basically they're talking about how he's feeling really down that Moraine said that they're not equals.
Oh.
And in the last one, he's just talking it out with his friend, and he's saying, "No, we're not their equals. We're here to show them that they're not gods and that they're human still, even though they can do amazing things."
Fair enough. Okay. I know I don't.
I don't too. I'm a little lost track.
I guess I think I would probably not be very good in this because I would kind of be like, no, this makes me a god, or at least odd. Like I may be killable, but I am a god among insects if I hit this kind of power. Maybe that's just a terrible indictment on me as a person, but
I'm glad you don't have power then.
Yeah, it's just kind of the idea that I can do things other people cannot do, and I think like I've kind of had this idea for a fan fiction of Wheel of Time that I've ever written, where there's kind of just a side character based on me in there that eventually loses the fingers on his right hand as well as his leg.
That's not very Mary Sue.
No, and he's definitely not the main character. He plays support, but the idea would be that he becomes so bitter about feeling like he's lost everything.
I guess everything went out of hand.
Yeah. Or at least lost something, a piece of himself. Like he liked being able to use a sword, and because now he's lost that, he just can't do that anymore, and he's now having to use magic to do things, and he kind of hates using magic a little bit because the magic is tainted.
I think if I were doing a fan fiction of Wheel of Time, what would I even do? I don't even know what I would do.
I would try to do something with the arches,
I
causing
think,
danger coming from it,
I
rather
think
than
we'll
just having a mirror.
I think we'll just waltz in and be all powerful, and take over the world. The whole thing would probably last like a page or two.
Well, if you want to take over the world, you better do it with some cool swag, like, I will take over the world with camels. Or elephants, I don't know. Something funny.
Zorses. I'm gonna use Zorses then.
Yeah, horses. Zombie horses. Yes, there you go. Nobody can beat zombie horse riders. Because, if you already have the Pyramid Boys in there, then, summoning somebody that can summon a sun rays from the sky would be a very good idea to have, bringing
Fun.
balance to the world.
Well, Moraine is shielded, yes. She is shielded, but he doesn't know that. True. Yeah, Moraine is shielded, yes, but Logain doesn't know that. He thinks that she's
Over tea. That's not quite contemporary, but it's kind of like 19th century contemporary.
Clicking,
Or
pouring
maybe
tea,
1920s
clicking.
even.
Yeah,
very civilized, though.
they do say over tea fairly frequently, I think, as far as I remember.
It's very civilized.
Yeah.
It's not very French.
I guess not.
Kai isn't even trying anymore. Well, I have to focus on trying to move the thing around.
Who are you talking to?
Could you not just move
Yes.
the thing? Could you not just move the thing around in your spare time?
Well, no, what I'm moving is the screenshot.
Oh, you're moving the screenshots. All right.
Yeah, so that the audience has something to look at.
You just knows that now.
Well, I know that he does that, but I was like moving the thing around. What thing? Be more precision.
Are there actual people in the chat?
Yeah, I'm just arguing with the chat.
Because I can't see it because I've got the Wheel of Time on full screen, because otherwise I can barely see it. Otherwise, it's this teeny tiny little window. "We sweet summer children," she says. Okay,
Mhm.
caught up.
Get wrecked. Yes, just pick up a dagger and stab some people. It's the
That's
same
what
way
I
out.
do.
Literally what they got offered to the dragon guy. So now there are 2 girls that are just gonna go on an adventure again. 3 girls with an
Three.
adventure.
No, you're not.
What?
Yeah, she betrays them. and it's supposed to be meaningful because she's Nynaeve's friend in quotation marks, but it just
What?
is just so obvious that she's a bad guy that it's ridiculous.
Whoa. What is going on?
This is a dream.
Why is this a dream?
A corpse.
That is so weird.
Oh, that's a weird editing.
What the fuck? Why do you cut it so bad?
Well, I guess that's supposed to be dream, but it's weird.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Min, this is completely invented. Min never thinks about getting her quote-unquote curse removed.
What? So
No.
she forgets that she has a curse of this greedy
Well,
old
Well, she doesn't think of it
devil?
like a curse. She doesn't think of it as a curse ever in the books. She
thinks of
as
it
kind
more.
of a. She thinks of it as a bit of a burden, but she never goes on a subplot to try and get it removed ever.
Fair enough.
So this is just invented nonsense.
I'm just bored out of my mind, really.
Me too. I'm literally watching something, but that's it. That's all, folks. Some whistle sounds. Some guy with some campfire.
Can you blow my whistle, baby? Whistle, baby, let me know. Go on, I'll show you how to do it,
and we start real slow.
You just put your lips together and
Be careful, Don, otherwise you're gonna get striked. Oh, so now there's spooky forest with spooky crows, or what? Ah! Stabby boy! Why is there an assassin?
Just randomly, an assassin came out of a murder all came out of nowhere, I think.
Alright, throw him off the cliff. You got this. What is this for kind of assassin? Why does he have no face?
That's the thing about Murdrawl is that they are they don't have any eyes. They altered it to make them look like slugfish.
Why didn't you?
You know me. I'm the potato man.
Yeah.
This guy.
This makes very little sense when it comes up later, or it makes little sense when it's contextualized later.
I really don't want to route for this guy. This guy should die, but that means the whole plot goes away. So the whole main plot is gone. Technically, the assassin should have killed one of them. Honestly, that would have made it a little bit more interesting to watch than just watching this. I'm sorry, my queen. I couldn't do it, my queen.
I was properly muted just now, right?
Yes.
Probably.
Good. Good.
What? What? For fuck's sake.
No, you're the second. Second. Egwene did well. Admittedly, well, Egwene's not a good person. He's pretty much the like really epitome of good boyfriend in the first couple of episodes, and then she keeps janking him around.
Darkness.
I honestly, this whole bit is not built up well enough to like be able to have us root for these two.
Absolutely
it's
not.
really frustrating.
Why didn't you speak?
Yeah, that's not how the seals work. They're meant to hold the dark one in, and the boars as the boars weaken.
So is she a vampire or something?
She really wants that dragon, doesn't
No,
she?
No, she's just kinky.
She just wants the dragon.
Yeah, not the literal dragon.
No
Yeah, I
comment.
know.
What? I'm a monster too?
Yeah.
What kind of monster is she then?
She's one of the Forsaken.
She's the Forsaken.
Oh, those are the ones on the side of the dark one, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And that's bad.
She was the spooky lady from the beginning. Oh.
And then dies.
What?
What? I am a Forsaken. I am almighty and powerful. Blech. No.
That was easy.
No.
That's not how that works. No, she's not actually.
You've lied several times. In
My
this
question is,
series.
how did you find this out?
Neither do I, though. I still don't know why. He could have
Also,
wooed her. He could have
also,
charmed her.
Well, kind of the funniest thing is, she ain't dead.
Well, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
This is stupid. This whole encounter was the worst. This was the worst. Like, I'm almighty and powerful. Bleh.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
no.
really, really.
I hate
dumb.
it when that happens. It happens to me all the time too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, you always get the
So
ruffle
dumb.
stomp by the hero. Jeez. Can we not have just a good bad guy that just beats the living shit out of the person that tries to stab them?
Yeah. I don't know.
No,
So,
this went from a 3 to a 2. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was
So
always
what-
a 2.
It was always a 1 for
Always
me.
has been.
Yeah.
It was negative 2003 for me.
Thank
Damn.
you.
That's way too
for-
behind.
Thank you for being. Thank you for being even more reasonable than anybody else here.
Even before I saw it, I knew it was going to be negative 2,113, or whatever I said.
Yeah. This is a bad show. It's only gonna get worse. I did find. So you remember the. Now let me see. Wheel of Time season.
Well, actually, I need to pop off now. I got work in the morning.
Okay,
me
yeah,
too.
so yeah.
I'm going to have
Yeah.
to pop off too in half a second and
Alright,
go
see
on
you
my
around.
walk.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Have a riot.
But before we, go for it. But I just wanted. So this is what they look like, and it kind of makes me think of
That one futuristic movie with the.
you know what? It makes me think of this. Funnily enough.
I thought more of the guy, you know, with that sold that uber duper rocket launcher, flamethrower, ice ray, net gun, that guy.
Actually, no. No. She kind of looks like the Grand High Witch.
Oh, he does. She does. Okay.
And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, that kind of looks similar. Oh gosh, that's terrible.
Well,
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
holy
At least-
shit! What the fuck?
At least this is intentionally meant to be horrifying. I don't know what this is. I legit
She's
have no
she's
idea.
selling super weapons to stupid orc aliens.
I guess so. Yeah. Oh man, I'm just so irritated. All right. Well.
Done will remember this.
All right. We'll probably be taking a break. We won't see it next episode tomorrow. We'll probably wait till next week to do that.
Please
since
do.
Trip is not feeling well, so we'll just watch 5 and 6. A little bit. We'll see. 5 and 6 is kind of a pairing, I think, next week. So we'll have to see. Anyway, we should probably get good for today. Thank you all for watching us, and have a wonderful day.
Have a riot.
Bye.
Have
Enough! Kill me! Just end it.